Hey guys, I came on to reflect on or let you guys know a little bit more about my blog posting. If you haven't read my blog posting, I'll put a link right over here on the side, although I'll be reading a small section of it. It's just some things that I've had in my mind. I really didn't share with another human being, so to say, and I just really needed to really reflect on what was going on. So, um, here I'm going to go ahead and read a part of it. Um, so let me get down to the part that I said. Okay. I wrote this on Monday. And Sunday, the day before, I finally became a registered member of my church. There are reasons behind that, which I will go ahead and go through with you guys at the end of this. Hopefully, it'll just be a one-parter. Okay? Alright, so here we go. Okay. Yesterday, I finally admitted to myself. This is putting a lot of stress on my marriage and faith in my religion. Now I'm talking about trying to conceive here. I have over the years gotten closer to God than I have ever been in the past. In the past, if you were to ask me if I believe in God, I would tell you I believe in Him, but I don't always agree with Him. Till yesterday, I really didn't know what that meant until I was filling out a form for my church, and that was when it hit me hard. God will not always give us what we want. He will make us work for it, and the more precious it is, the harder He will challenge us. But here are my questions. Why would God challenge us so hard that it will consume our lives and question our faith? Wouldn't God want us to reflect on our challenges versus blaming our challenges on Him? Not loving us enough to give us what we believe we deserve? Why would He punish us to the point that we blame not only ourselves but our spouses as well? So, as you can tell from that little section right there, that was this blog. I mean, if you guys want to finish reading it, that was just like one of the middle pieces. If you guys want to finish reading it, I'll put a link again right here on the side. Excuse me, I have the hiccups really bad. Please take a look at it because did I put it that way? Yeah. Okay, I'll put the link over here. It's because I explain a lot. I mean, it might not sound clear to some, but it's as clear as it's gonna get to me. It's something that, as I was thinking it, as I was saying it, as I was reflecting, it was coming out, and I was like, bam, 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 typing it up. And it's true with what Betty Lorraine. I'll put a link to her YouTube video that she was talking about on the side, where she's talking about when did we stop? We've been trying to conceive. When did we stop this, temping and charting and stuff like that, and actually enjoy ourselves? Because it is true. And that video could have come at a more better time in my life, honestly. I watched that video, and then within like 2 or 3 days, I went to church. It was Sunday, and I went to church, registered for church and stuff like that. And that's when it actually hit me. When have I stopped? Actually stopped having this consume my life. It's not going to stop me from conceiving, or from continuing to try to conceive, but it's just me reflecting back and saying, what's going on? How did I let it get so far? There's so many things that run through my mind on a daily basis, and the reason why I haven't become a registered member in the past of my church is because of the fact that when my brother-in-law passed away last year, he was 22. He would have been 20. No, He was, yeah, he was 22. He would have been turning 23. And I'm sorry, I just had like a brain fart. So with that happening and everything, that we're so close in age. I'm 10 months older than him, and um, that was happening. And then this trial, first thing while we're riding. When I was little, I was hit by a car. A tremendous accident. It was a really bad accident, but I'm still here. So I gave my thanks, did everything I needed to do. In 2005, January 2005, January 26, 2005, my cousin passed away in Iraq, in a helicopter crash. He was serving for the military, the Marines. So that's one thing. It was a hard year because that year that happened, I remember the Pope dying very soon after that. And then after that, I found out I was pregnant on the 5th of May, and on the 24th of May, I miscarried. And September 21st, I found out I was pregnant the day I was miscarrying. And now this. So it's been one huge trial right after another. And when some people say God only gives you things that you can handle, that's where I have to sit there and think, how much does He actually think I can handle? If I was standing in front of God and He would tell me, how much do you think you can handle? I would probably give Him a list, maybe this big. And Him knowing the person that I am without me consciously knowing the person that I am without evaluating myself, He'd probably give me a list this big. So like maybe 100 times bigger than what I would have given Him. And He would have told me, as soon as you're done with these tasks or challenges, you will get to your next step. So I'm just thinking that with everything going on, some of you guys have asked me, how do you stay so strong? How do you stay with a positive attitude? It is hard. Believe me, it is hard. We're talking about years of trying. 2 babies passed away. We're talking about in between of those years, tragedies in our family. And it is hard. It is hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It is very hard. And I pray every day that we find something out of this, that our prayers will finally be answered. And with the faith that I have in God, I know it will be. Whether it be sooner than later or later than sooner, I'm all for whatever He wants to teach me. So I just wanted to come on and just, talk to you guys a little bit about that. I mean, I know some of you guys just think, no, I can get pregnant if I get the medical help, or I can get pregnant if I, get this help, or do this different, or do that. Yes, we can. But who gave us that morning so we can wake up? Who woke us up with the sunshine or with the rain hitting against the windows? Who did it? I know before we go to sleep at night, we didn't say, okay, I am gonna put on my list, it's gonna rain and it's gonna happen. No, we're not the ones that are gonna say what's gonna happen. We don't have it set in stone. The only person that has it set in stone is God. He's the only one, and He knows what's gonna happen for us. Just with faith, having faith, things will happen. So again, you guys, I pray for every one of you guys out there, and I pray that everything goes good. And I don't know. So again, I'll put a link to my blog on the side. Go ahead and check it out. It's the one that was done on Monday, and on Betty Lorraine's video where she talks about it. I'll put the link on the side as well. Any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, anything like that, let me know. And I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.